Imagine walking into a museum in the year 5000. Behind thick glass sits a simple white toilet. A guide points to it and says, "Ancient humans used this device for sanitation." Visitors gather around, staring at it like it's one of the greatest inventions ever created. Sounds ridiculous? Maybe not. Every civilization leaves behind ordinary objects that later become priceless artifacts. Ancient Romans never imagined their coins would end up in museums. People in the 1800s never expected their telephones to become historical exhibits. One day, our toilets could join that list. Today, a toilet is something most people barely notice, but future humans might see it very differently. For most of human history, sanitation was a serious problem. Waste was often dumped into streets, rivers, and public spaces. Diseases spread rapidly, and entire communities suffered from poor hygiene. Then, modern plumbing changed everything. By safely removing waste and improving sanitation, toilets helped reduce deadly diseases and dramatically improved public health. Some experts consider modern sanitation one of humanity's most important life-saving achievements. Yet we rarely stop to think about it. Now imagine the year 5000. Technology has advanced far beyond anything we know today. Future humans may use microscopic robots that instantly break down waste. Advanced biotechnology could eliminate the need for traditional bathrooms altogether. Entire plumbing systems might seem as outdated as horse-drawn carriages do to us. To them, our toilets could look incredibly primitive. They might ask, "People sat on these every day? They used clean water to move waste? They built massive underground pipe networks for this?" What feels normal today could seem astonishingly old-fashioned in the future. Here's something interesting. The first flushing toilet was invented more than 400 years ago by Sir John Harington in England. And despite all the technology we've developed since then, the basic idea has remained surprisingly similar. That's unusual. Most technologies change dramatically over time. But when something works exceptionally well, it doesn't always need a complete redesign. In fact, the average person spends roughly 3 years of their life in the bathroom. That's a lot of time spent using an invention that quietly helps keep entire cities healthy. So, thousands of years from now, future humans might display toilets in museums, not because they're funny, but because they represent a breakthrough that transformed civilization. And that's often how history works. The objects we ignore every day can become the artifacts future generations admire. So the next time you flush a toilet, remember, you might be looking at a future museum piece.